Alright, Ash played, of course, the way the designers meant for it. It's always off the back tees, and the only thing that changes are also, Times new course, NP Shadowlands, which hopefully I will get to either today or tomorrow. Depending on time, I'm hoping it's today though, so.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good
strong
time
winds
here on the TGC network. This next event is one round only, so every single shot counts here, folks. Let's get down there now and see what happens. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Okay, and about 145 yards left.
Gotta believe this is a bit risky, this one.
And here's an 8-iron.
And that slow is going to be well short. But we are on.
And I think he's going to like that. And this for the birdie.
Well, the weight was good.
And for the par. And starting the round off with a par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store.
And we're getting the infamous slow backswings again, which does not really help my cause.
Okay, and from 180 yards out.
This may be short, but I haven't really got much of a choice here. Because the four is going to be way too much.
And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one.
I know I've been saying it for ages, but I really do need to work out a way to get the 5-iron.
Let's see what this third hole has in store. Going with the 3-iron. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Oh my goodness. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, and that was very close. And this one's for the bogey.
And we pick up a bogey before a birdie.
Take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard.
not really the way I wanted to go, but
that hole. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out.
ooh.
And he's probably not too happy about that one. And he's probably going to like that. 12 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. And nothing wrong with that shot. This putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole
And
with
we
a solid
finally
putt.
pick up a birdie to drop back to
And that hole will
Evolve.
bring him down to even par. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, so far so good for this one. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron.
Oh, you're kidding, it moved it that much.
And that's not what they wanted on their approach.
And that just kept running.
And this putt is needed to save par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt.
You
And after
okay,
that
bud?
one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard.
And
Okay, so
another
looking
slow
pretty good.
backswing.
And he'll be happy with that. And
Not really.
about 19 feet to the cup. And for the par.
And we're definitely not playing well at the moment.
And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And the 8th hole is next. And just a powerful drive here.
That could be in the thick. Yep. Gotta believe this gets me there.
And I think he will like that. And about 17 feet to the cup.
And that one didn't turn at all.
This putt's about a 2-footer here.
Definitely hoping to pick up my performance on the back
he
nine.
now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the par 3. Going with the 4 iron here. I think he's going to like that. And this is for birdie. And just missing. And this putt is for par.
Well, that's the front nine done.
And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee-off.
Par 4 tee-off.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
No, it's not, because I was going to get a nasty kick.
And I kind of wish I was right on that one, but that shot actually ended up in the rough.
And we're going to be a long way from home.
And this putt's for birdie.
Oh, wow. Nowhere near enough. We definitely could be looking at a
14
bogey
feet
again.
away. Ooh, that would have been good.
And we're picking up another nasty bogey.
And this for the bogey. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And unfortunately, he falls out of first after that one. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And this shot's looking promising. From 145 yards out. Going with the 9 iron. This is heading towards the green. Okay, he's putting now. 11 feet to the cup. And this is looking very good. Oh.
And it looks like we're back to our usual, just missing the birds.
And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. Going with the 9 iron.
Oh, now that 9 doesn't want to move it.
Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And +1 on the day after that hole. And is currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. This one's looking pretty good so far.
And another slow backswing, no surprise.
And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up.
Oh, this could be risky. But it pays off quite nicely.
This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that performance will bring him down to even par. And now setting up for the par 4. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. And about 120 yards out from here.
That's going to be way short.
And this putt's for birdie. Right into the cup. Very, very nicely done. And with that, he moves into first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. About 160 yards to the pin here. looks like a 7 iron.
That should be fine. Gonna be a little long though. And of course it's gonna stay up there.
Well, you'll probably like that. And this one's for birdie.
And hardly turned at all. No surprise.
And this for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. The next hole we have before us is a
This is gonna be long, but I've got no other choice.
I think that's the 4 iron.
Oh no. That's actually bang on.
And with that, he is on the dance floor. 5 feet to go here. And that one drops for the birdie. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And a promising looking shot here. And about 230 yards to the pin. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And moving on to the 18th hole. He appears to be heading for the fairway here.
And we're going to have a nasty lie.
From about 145 yards out. Going with the 8 iron. I think he might clear the green with this shot.
That'll do.
And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Too much club on that, I think.
Got some seriously nasty winds in that.
And if this drops, it's for a final round score of 68. And that putt will drop. And he's done it, folks. This event is over, and he has wound up on the top of the leaderboard, #1, folks. Well, that is all for us here at the TGC Network. We thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
hopefully we play a little bit better this round, and hopefully the winds have died down at least a little bit.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. We are just about to begin our 6th event of the season. Let's get down to that
and we're still hitting those slow backswings, which is costing me majorly.
Nothing wrong with that. And about 215 to the pin. And here's a 3-iron. And he's got to be happy with that. 26 feet from the cup. Oh my goodness, that was a good attempt at a very long putt. And starting the round off at even par. And teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. And that approach is on the green.
Roll a little bit further,
putt ahead. For the birdie. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now let us see what the 3rd hole has in store.
And of course we've got the wind coming into our face.
And this is looking fairway bound.
And a slow,
and that's the toss up. Let's see where this one
in the rough.
And this putt's for birdie. And that putt drops. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now the 4th hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. From here, about 225 to the pin.
Ooh.
That looks like the hybrid.
And that lie didn't affect it. That's alright. We're on.
I think he'll be happy with that.
We're getting a little look at it.
For the birdie. Ooh, just missing here. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And 2 under for the day after that one. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Unlucky on that approach shot. And the wind has to be a factor in that. And they're about 3 feet away here. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
That could be bunker bound. It's in the rough. Oh no, we get a lucky kick.
He's got to be pleased with that. And this one's for birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par and setting up for the par 5 hole. Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks.
And I'd say that's within flopping range. Ugh. Yeah, a bit of a nasty lie, that one. And a poor shot by me.
This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Ooh, inches away. 5 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for par. And 3 under for the day after that one. And now the 8th hole. And going with the 7 iron on this one. All right, and he's on. And 11 feet to go here. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this for the par. And a decent putt. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks.
and in the like first cut, light rough,
And
whatever you want to call it.
Is currently in the rough. All right, from 24 feet out. Ooh. This putt's about 3 feet away. And that putt will go for par. And he's still in first place after that hole. Okay, and the 10th hole. This is the 3 iron, I believe. And I think he will like that. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good.
And a slow backswing again.
And pretty sure he's
been up a
like
little
that.
more, but
yeah, I think he'll like that. 21 feet to the cup from here. Ooh. And this putt's for par. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. Okay, moving on to the 12th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. From 130 yards out. Here is the pitching wedge. Looking good. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt there. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And now the 13th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green.
that. Oh no, it held. I thought it was rolling.
He is now on the green. And about 10 feet to go here. Oh, that was close. This puts about 3 feet away. And no change in his standings after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 185 yards to the pin. And this is a 4 iron. This one's looking a bit long, folks. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. A bit too much club on that one.
You okay, bud?
And this putt could save par. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And setting up now on the 15th tee. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And I apologize, folks. That shot's ended up in the rough. Oh, and a very respectable result from out of the rough there.
That should have been in.
And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. I think he'll like that. Going with the 8 iron here. And he's in the short stuff now. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now.
Oh, and another
Well, this
slow.
one's looking like it's in the fairway.
These slow backswings are killing me. I'm getting nothing out of me clubs.
And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 3 iron. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Didn't have enough club on that one. Oh my. And a very nice chip in there from the rough, no less. And sitting at 7 under for the day after that one.
That should be fine.
And I think he'll like that. And about 170 yards to the pin. And here's the 6 iron. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. Ooh, unfortunate. And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. And ladies and gentlemen, he will be the winner here today. The event has come to an end, and wow, he's got to just be so proud of himself. We're glad to see it. And that's it for us here today, folks. We thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, we will see you next time.
Alright, let's see what this course has to offer us, and
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. And to the folks at home, it's been a pleasure bringing you this coverage for the entire season. We are just about to kick off our final round of the season here. Let's get down there now. And I think he's going to like that. And from 165 yards out. And here's an 8 iron. And this one's looking pretty good.
yeah, we're on.
22 feet to the cup. Oh, that was so close. And for the par.
For the par.
And a nice putt. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And I think he will be happy with that. From 20 feet. Oh, my lands, that was very close. It's about a 10-footer from here. And the putt will drop. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now the third hole tee off. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Okay, about 140 yards to go.
And that slow killed me there.
Well, that was unfortunate. And I think they'll blame that on the wind.
No, that was crappy swing, that's all that was.
And this putt is essential for saving par. And that one will drop. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. All right, here's the fourth hole. And this is not looking promising.
This could be bunker.
And I think it'll be a bit easier to hit from here.
That won't even get on there.
Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Just not enough club on that one. And this to save par. Nice little putt. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. Oh, well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks.
And we're in the rough.
And this putt is for birdie. And folks, this could be the one. Ooh, it looked close, but just didn't go. Yeah, it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that's got to be a mistake. Those usually drop. And this putt is for bogey. And after that hole, 1 over the day. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. Looks like a 7 iron. I think
we're on, but
32 feet out from here.
A long way from where I want to be.
And +1 on the day after that hole. And that also means he's currently tied for 10th place on the leaderboard. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 140 yards to go. Going with a pitching wedge here. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. And this shot's looking promising. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough.
Yeah, that's in.
It looks like he's going through the branches here on this one.
That's nasty. That's about the best I could do from there.
And I think he will be pleased with that. From 19 feet.
You okay, bud?
All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Okay, and on to the 9th. And this will go far. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And with that, he will move into a tie for first. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Here's a pitching wedge.
And that's 6, moved it a mile, and 10 and 12 Ks to Stuffle.
And this putt is for birdie.
They seriously need to fix the wind in the new game.
And a decent little putt there. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And setting up for the par 3 hole. "40 feet to the cup." Ooh, and that one's very, very close. And this one's for par. And after that hole, 2 under. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Well, I think this one's gonna find short grass. And about 160 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one.
Could have used a touch of D-loft, because that's going to run a mile.
I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. So close. And about 11 feet to go here. Just missing here.
And we're picking up a bogey.
And this one is for the bogey. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now setting up for this par 5. Well, pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From 240 yards out.
And I put a fast on it, you're kidding.
And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. And that's kind of out of character. He's been pretty good at hitting those greens today. about 7 feet to go here. And that one goes for birdie. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Immense power on this drive, folks.
That could be in bunker. I would have rather the bunker.
And setting up in the beach here. Very nicely done out of the sand. That's going to make getting par a whole lot easier. Oh, I thought that one was going to...
And we're bogeying again. I'm really not having a good go.
Yeah, about 11 feet from the cup here.
It's one of those days.
Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt is for the double bogey. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And that one's going to put him up to even par. And moving on to the 15th here. And he's on the green. And this is for birdie. Ooh, almost. Okay, and let's
I really don't want to play Ninja Snooze course if I'm playing like
that
this.
one, he's still tied for the top. And now teeing off on this par 4.
And that's staying out.
You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. "14 feet to go." And that one goes in for the bird. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And some serious power.
That's in the water.
A drive like this.
We do avoid it luckily, so... And there's that slow coming back into effect.
And he will like that. Well, you'll probably like that. Ooh, and just inches away. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round.
So we're having a very, very rough round today.
Yeah, this is looking fairway bound.
A lot of slows.
And this next putt for a final round score of 70. For the birdie. And this event is over, and he will take it for himself, winding up number one out of all the rest of the field. Very good job. Well done to him. And that is it for me here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.